Hello everyone and welcome back to E2E. Today, since Thaumcraft is done, we are going to be taking a deep dive into Astral Sorcery. But first, got a little bit of an issue. As you can see, I'm currently starving to death. Kind of an issue. So if I go ahead and eat some food here, your hunger cannot be satisfied with normal food. I'm not sure I believe that because I just ate some food and I'm still not starving, but stuff like this has been happening a lot recently after we've been doing the Thaumcraft stuff. I've been doing a little bit of prep work in between episodes and just random things started happening to me. A couple of ghosts spawned on me, fog started showing up randomly, and now I'm just starving to death for 2.5 minutes. So I was wondering, okay, well, what's going on? And the sanity checker. Remember when I said last episode, oh yeah, that's probably not good? It's not good. We need to fix that. So I looked into it, and I've gotten set up a couple things to get rid of all of this warp that we have. Okay, so as you can see in the top left, we have a little bit at the top there of just normal pink. That is temporary warp. And then we've got that kind of purplish. That is normal warp. And then at the bottom, you can see just a tiny little bit. That is permanent warp. Permanent warp is bad because that means I'm going to be hallucinating forever, but I don't think it's gotten up to a point where I'm actually going to be hallucinating at all. So that's good, but we need to get rid of all the other warp because it's getting annoying. If we go ahead and take a look in the Thaumcraft, we've got purifying bath salts. Basically, you just drop these in water and they will mix into a curing water. And we've also got Sanity soap, which can be used to scrub your brain. And I went ahead and I've made both of those. Theoretically, if I just throw this in here, it should turn into purifying water. Okay, and it looks like the hunger thing just wore off, which is great. So I can finally eat and regen my health. Good grief. Okay, let's get this spa down. Theoretically, if I only place one piece of salt, it shouldn't go anywhere else. So we should just be able to pipe water in there. I think that's doing it. So let's put in one piece of salt and we're going to see what happens. Yeah, that looks like purifying salt to me. Oh, and there it goes. I have warp ward now. What happens if I stand in this now? Okay, it's still here. Good. Okay, anyways, we can check our sanity. It's still all the way up. So we need to go grab our brain soap and scrub our brain clean of this warp. I went ahead and made 12. The recipe's not too bad, but it's kind of annoying. You need a whole bunch of this random stuff plus a block of rotten flesh, which is fine. But man, just dumping everything in the cauldron every 30 seconds is kind of annoying. So let's go ahead and scrub our brain real quick. Hopefully this will, do something. See the little bubbles here. You have lost warp. Okay. So we've completely lost all of the temporary warp, but now the whole bar is completely filled up with normal warp. I think we're going to have to keep scrubbing. Alrighty, we used all 12 pieces of soap, and we've lost a little more than a third, so I think we're going to have to go make some more soap. Alrighty, 15 soap later, and a whole bunch of chemicals in the cauldron. Yeah, bye-bye. We should hopefully now be able to clean the rest of this sanity off. Now, I went ahead and put everything in my second inventory, just in case I misclicked and dropped it in there, because it would just get instantly deleted. That would be bad, so here we go, brain soap time. Rub-a-dub-dub, get rid of... Rub-a-dub-dub, please make me less insane, thank you. Yep, we're below that line. I'd say that's good enough. Alrighty, now that we are finally sane again, let's go ahead and take a look at Astral Sorcery, because I think that's technically the next one we're going down, right? Yep, Thaumcraft, and then Astral Sorcery. Perfect. Okay, Astral Sorcery, here we are, and it's also next up on the list. Let's see, what do we need to make? So, just from what I understand right now, we've made the wand, which is used to right-click on the table to go start crafting stuff. Rock crystals, the only thing that we know about them is that they're using crafting recipes, and they probably have some kind of value later. We've made the luminous crafting table. Cave illuminator is just illuminates caves, that's fine. The light well, you put rock crystal or aquamarine in it, and it turns into liquid starlight. Probably can be sped up somehow, I don't really know, but we have in fact made liquid starlight. This has a bunch of different uses, most of which you'll have to find for yourself. Wow, thank you. And we've also made the starlight crafting altar so we could upgrade some things. Like, I think we needed this to make the tier 3 or maybe even tier 4 crafting seeds, which is why we did that. Okay. And that's about all that I really know about Astral Sorcery. So I suppose we should go grab the book and do a little bit of a reading. Thaumcraft was off to a rocky start, but then I started to, enjoy the mod more as I learned more about it. So, asked Potato Master before even starting this episode if there was anything that I needed to do to prepare for Astral Sorcery. And he said that I needed some mana for some of the crafting recipes. So we're going to go reset our Botania mana maker thingy, whatever this is. So let's go ahead and do that really quick, and then we can start generating a little bit of mana. And what better place to put it than the front lawn again? There's definitely better ways to generate mana, but this is what we've got so far, because we are not doing this right now. As long as we get a tiny piece of mana in there, We're good. All right, let's go read the book and figure out exactly what I'm doing. We're going to figure out what Astral Sorcery has to offer. We're going to get through the quest tree, and we're going to build a ritual over there that prevents mob spawning. That is what I want to accomplish. Hopefully we can do that. Oh boy. Okay, so this is what tells you how to do stuff. I would assume this is automatically unlocked everything, because some of this stuff I have no idea what's going on here. Starmetal? Never even heard of that before? Sure. What about an exploration? Oh, I see. Okay, I think I get how this works now. Let's just go ignore all of that and go into here and figure out what we need to make next. Grindstone. Used to grind star metal into the dust. Here we go. Here it is. Okay, grindstone. Crafting cable is useful and all, but to properly manipulate certain materials and more specialized tools required. Grindstone. Okay, it takes a stick, a marble pillar, some wood planks, and another stick. Okay, that's not too bad. We should be able to actually just make that. We should be able to just make this in the day because there's some amount of starlight in there. I think that's how that works. I'm not really sure. Oh, that was really fast. Okay, and where are we going to put all of our astral stuff? Probably up here at the sky, because astral kind of likes to be high up, I'm pretty sure. Okay, so there we go. We've got our grindstone. Go ahead and claim that quest. I also realized we haven't opened all the loot boxes from Thaumcraft, so we'll probably just wait until the end of this quest tree and then just do a huge unboxing. All right, well, anyways, next up, what should we get next? I bet the Celestial Altar is going to be pretty far off. I doubt we can make that now, so I think let's just try to get all this other stuff. We might need, like, Stardust, Star Metal, whatever, Celestial Crystal? Sure, dude, I don't know. Probably need a whole bunch of these other things first. Let's just do the Looking Glass next. Used to identify and draw constellations. That's probably important. And we need a glass lens, a piece of wood, gold, 4 sticks. Now this glass lens is from either a luminous crafting table or we use a starlight infusion. Oh, can we do starlight infusion? I don't know if we can. So since we don't really know how to do starlight infusion yet, I suppose we can just use the crafting recipe with the mirrored glass, which is the one thing that I remember that we needed from Thaumcraft to do Astral Sorcery. All right, so just looking at this recipe for the glass lens, we've got our quicksilver, we've got our aquamarine, we picked up our mirrored glass from in here, and here is the part we needed the mana for. We need mana glass panes, which means we need 6 pieces of mana glass, which you just throw a single piece of glass into a mana pool to get mana glass. So we need to grab 6 pieces of glass and chuck them in the mana pool. Now the real question is 4 pieces of coal going to be enough mana to actually make all this glass? We're about to find out. It was! Wow, perfect. And there we go. Mana glass. I think. What is this called? Glass lens. I was close. Okay, whatever. And now we can make the telescope. And there is our looking glass. I think I said telescope. It's actually looking glass. Same thing, really. Okay. Should we look through it? Yes, we should. Oh, that looks like something right there. It's kind of flashy. Maybe they're all flashing? Oh, I'm seeing something. Real question is, how do I detect it? Not a clue, dude. Telescope. The telescope is basically an upgraded stationary version of the looking glass. Oh, okay. How do you make one of those? It's a looking glass, 2 pieces of gold, 3 sticks, and a plank. And these recipes are a lot easier than Thaumcraft. Jeez. Yeah, there we go, looking glass. And I am using my, wait, no, this is a telescope. I'm using my looking glass to make the telescope. Because it said it was upgraded, you know, that makes sense. Yay, telescope. Should we place it down? Where are we going to put it? I think this thing's kind of big. Oh, it's not that bad. Oh, what the? Y'all see anything? Oh, there's something. I think this is something. I have no idea how to use any of these things. We probably should read the book, but let's go ahead and claim this. So it looks like next up we do have to go down here. We need to make star metal ore and a ritual, but I think instead I'm going to go read on how to actually use this telescope and what it's used for. Pattern of stars can then be traced using left click to carefully draw lines on the stars. Okay, so we have to like look for it, I guess? I mean, I'm starting to see something right here, maybe? I'm not really sure what I'm supposed to be looking for here. You think that's a constellation? No. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you, I ain't seeing nothing, dude. Well, unfortunately, it turned daytime before I could figure that out, so we're just gonna give up on that, and we're gonna come back to that when we need to actually figure out what that does. Okay, next up, I guess we can make a linking tool. Linking tool is used to focus the starlight from crystals onto specific blocks. That's cool, I don't know how to do that, but we're just gonna go ahead and make a linking tool. Does not look to be too bad. 2 logs, 2 sticks, a rock crystal, and aquamarine. Easy enough. And that should be what we need for our linking tool, right? As you can see, there's a little bit of outline right there. We don't have enough starlight to actually craft this, so it looks like it needs to be nighttime, which is annoying because it just turned daytime. And it looks like it just started raining. So I guess, you know, we can't really do much right now because all of the other quests are kind of just blocked by this linking tool. I guess we could try to make an attunement altar, but I feel like we would... Oh, yeah, we definitely can't even make that. We don't even know how to make Starmetal yet. So I think I'm just going to go research exactly how this Constellation thing works, because I'm pretty sure that's important. So hopefully I'll figure this out. Alrighty, after a little bit of research, a little bit of reading, and maybe, just maybe watching a tutorial, I think I figured out exactly what I'm doing. So as you can see in our little Constellations tab, we have these 4 constellations. Now, remember when I was looking in my looking glass, I did actually find one, didn't really know what to do though. I've been looking, so apparently the way you get these constellations, right, is you need to find the constellation papers. And if you can check here, we have Visio, Armara, Avitas, and Evorcio. And if we go to our constellations, would you look at that? We only have those 4. So I think we need to go around and look for more. And the way that you get more of those, you need to go to the Astral Sorcery shrines that are kind of scattered throughout the lands. You break in and you get the chest that has constellation papers. Now, eventually it says they're going to go blank, which then I would assume means that we have found all of them. So that is our next goal. We are going to go run around basically throughout the entire world looking for constellation papers. And it looks like in JEI there's 16 total and we have 4. So that's not bad. So we need to find about 12 more. And I think I know the location of some additional... What is going on with my rendering right now? I'm going to blame Thaumcraft for this. So it looks like we only need to find 12 more. I definitely know some locations of shrines, so we're just going to go ahead and look around. But first, since it is now nighttime, let's go ahead and take a look. The real question is, though, why is it so dark? Is it still raining? Yep, it's raining, so we actually can't see them. Wow, that's fantastic. Okay, well, I guess we're going to go fly around and look for the constellation papers now, because we can't do anything else because it is raining. Ugh. Okay, now I know for a fact there's nothing under these because this is just a fountain or something. I don't know why those generate, but at least we know that there is not any papers in these. I'm fairly certain there's one, like, over here somewhere. Yeah, it's literally right here. I was looking right at it. Okay, come on down in here. There's this crystal thingy, and there's no chest in here. Apparently, I've got this one already. Okay, well, we're over at Rolly's base, and there looks to be a chest right here. Odds are there's probably nothing in here. Yep. This looks like a... What is that? Is that supposed to be there? I have no idea. Let me go dig around this. Is there anything actually under here? Does not look like it. Okay, well, I guess let's keep looking. All right, we got yet another one of these with this little sparky thing, but still no chests. We've also got a dead dragon over here. I don't know if this dragon was killed and then rotted or what, but there's still loot in here, so who knows what happened to it. I feel like I've been having better luck looking in deserts. I don't know if that's supposed to be like that, but like, look, like literally right here. There's one right here. And someone's already been here. Dude, guess we'll keep looking. Here's another one. Yeah, it's gotta be only in deserts, right? Alright, we got one in here for Dissidia. Cool. Okay, we've come across, like, the Astral Temple. And it looks like there's a hole in this floor here. And it looks like we've got a chest here, but judging by the broken things there, I doubt there's anything in here. Yep, finally found another one after flying around for quite literally a whole bunch of time. What's going on with my map right now? Jeez, okay. Man, you got some nerve, you know. It is not. All right, what do we got in here? 2 more. We got... There's nothing here. Does it have to be at night when I read them? Because it is no longer night after all. So, upon further inspection and further reading, it says here, it seems they are enchanted in a way that they do not show charts that are already mapped or in the reader's inventory, which led me to believe that I already have these, and I was going to leave them here. But then when I looked over here, it said Dissidia, Armara, Visio, Avichus, Evorcio, and then the rest of these... There's nothing to see here. I would assume this one to be just blank as like the... This is in JEI, it's blank. So I think since there's 12 total, and I already have 2, 3, 4, 5, I'm just going to go ahead and pick up 11 additional constellation papers, and then just, you know, keep playing in Astral Sorcery. So eventually they'll probably be unlocked, but for now, let's just go grab all the papers because I'm already out here in the middle of nowhere looking for stuff. Already found another one. Let's go ahead and bust on in. What you got for me? One more. Okay, so we need to go 9, 10, 11. So we need to get this whole row filled out and then 2 more. Here's one that spawned in the water with 2 more in it. Perfect. Here's 2 of them right next to each other. This one's got 1 more for me, plus some aquamarine. And this one over here has got 1 more as well. And right next to those 2, there's a village that has a weird liking for lamps. Why do they have so many lamps? I mean, they're not even cool lamps. It's just a piece of black wool with 4 torches. And why are they shady merchants? I know your tricks. Here's one right next to a little hut and a circle of flowers. You know, I have a feeling that if we were to dig down on that circle of flowers, there would be something there. Should we try it? Oh my god, what was that, dude? Jeez. And there isn't even any constellation papers in here. Wow. Okay, you know what? We're going to dig down at the center of those flowers and hopefully something happens. And also there's just a death worm. Oh, it's emeralds. That's kind of cool. So there was actually something down here. Ah, over here we have a nuclear wasteland. Probably shouldn't drink this or step in it, but we're going to do it anyway. Oh, it's fine. Nothing to worry about. Here's one next to a floating spire of nether buildings. And this one's got 2 additional ones for me. Awesome, which means we only need 9, 10, 11, 2 more. Here's one right next to a village with a, I think that's an archer tower and a windmill. And this one's completely covered in oil. So where's the chest? Here it is. And there is the final 2 that we need. Perfect. All right, let's head back. And I think it is just about to turn nighttime. So hopefully we can actually view some constellations now. So it looks like we've got some flashy ones. So let's go take a look in our book here. So constellations, what do we have? We got a stick man. We kind of got like a ones and an X and then a little bit extra. We got like the spider. We've got this like pointy looking one. And then we got a double arrow. I have no idea how I'm going to find these. I mean, I can see some flashy stars around here. Oh, I think it is in the same orientation as well. So we should probably keep that in mind. Yeah, no, there's nothing in here because the stars aren't flashing very big. They're definitely in here. I can see them. Let me just like draw lines between them, the ones that I can see, just so I kind of know what we're working with here. I think that's about it. So how many do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We've got 7 here. Let's see. Are there any ones with 7? This one has 7. Maybe it's that one. No, that's obviously not right. Is it raining again? Are you serious? I hate the server. Ooh, I'm gonna be. Ooh. Yay, here we are, 10 minutes later. It's night again. Please don't rain this time. Already off the rip, I can see a whole bunch. Now, I think the last one was actually Visio, not Armara. That's probably why it wasn't working. But the one that I'm seeing right now, already off rip, looks like the spider one. So let's try to draw that real quick. This looks like it's gonna work. Let's go! Discover Constellation, Ivsorio. Oh, I just shift-clicked on the book. Can you put... Oh my god, what can you put in there? Oh, I bet this is for Constellation papers. Well, let me go put the actual papers in there, I guess. Okay, well, we discovered a constellation. What does that do for us? It exists on these moon phases. Shattering and destructive. The piercing light of this constellation forces its way even through the most solid materials. Oh, I see. Okay, so it tells you what it does, and it tells you how you use it in ritual. Dispersing the light of this constellation in its focused essence with a ritual causes thorough destruction and disintegrates any solid blocks nearby. So this is like a mining constellation. Cool. Okay, let's see if we can find any more today. I can already see in here, okay, how many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Is this Visio? Probably. I think it's a little bit crooked, but that's fine. Are you telling me that's not Visio? Bro, that's literally Visio. What? Dude. Thank you! I knew it was Visio, it just didn't like me, apparently. Now let's go read about Visio. What's up with Visio? Bathing in the rays of this constellation makes everything feel slower, while seeming to make you faster. This ritual improves the mobility of all within, allowing movement in ways not normally possible for those without wings. This is flying. Okay, let's look for more. I don't think there's going to be any more. I lied. Yep, literally the Big Dipper, bro. That's crazy. It might be Descinda because of the tight clusters. That's probably what it is, I bet. Yeah, this looks like an arrow. And then like this, I think this has got to be right. Yes, let's go, dude. Descinda. We like Descinda. What does Descinda do? Light from this constellation seems to be unstoppable, piercing both materials and creatures. Oh. Dispersing the strong light into small discordant energies in this area creates a damaging field lashing out at all nearby enemies. Oh, so this is like a kill everything ritual. Oh my god, you can see them. I like this mod already. We got the certified Firefly stamp of approval. Okay, here we go. We actually do have another one. No way we have 4 in one night. We got Avitas and Armara. That's literally all we have left. Okay, so which one is this? That's got to be Armara, surely. Yep, don't even need to look twice. It's Armara. I drew it wrong. And like that. Hey, there we go. Armara. Where is Armara in this guy? Right there. Cool! A repulsive force pushes away from the light of this constellation, much like a shield or barrier. Channeling this light into the area creates a small force field reflecting projectiles and pushing mobs outside of its range. This one might be the no spawning one. We got 4 in one night. That's pretty impressive, to be honest. I think the only one we're missing is Avitas, and that's probably on a different moon phase. Oh, and before I forget, it's currently nighttime. I'd like to make the actual thing here, because we don't have enough starlight throughout the rest of the day, so that's kind of a problem. Let's go! We have got our linking tool. Okay, so what's the next thing that we need to do? Go ahead and claim this. I think the next thing we probably want to do is Starmetal ore. Starmetal ore is iron ore that's received the sufficient amount of focused starlight. How do you make this? Let's consult the manual. Focusing the light directly on iron with a linking tool from a strong source should suffice to test this. So we need to figure out a way to get a strong source. Alrighty, after a little bit of research, and by research I mean asking Potato Master, who's currently on the server, we need to go to one of those crystals that we've been like finding in the underground structures that we got our Constellation papers from. We need our linking tool, which we did just make. We need iron ore, which we don't have, because if you've noticed, I smelted all of it down in my ore processor. And then what you do is I think you link the crystal to the iron ore block. I don't know, we're about to go find out. But anyways, there's 2 ways to actually go get iron ore. We can either go mine with a Silk Touch pickaxe, or a normal pickaxe, or we can steal some from Potato Master. I don't think he'll notice. 4 stacks? Yeah, that's probably enough. Alrighty, so now we gotta go find one of those crystal thingies. Now, I'm fairly certain there's one right here because we excavated it, and it's right by my base, which is quite convenient. So let's go in here. Let's just fill this all in. I don't know if we need to link them individually. Oh, it's just going. Oh, snap. Okay. How long does this take? And can you fortune this? Do I need to, like, smelt it? I feel like I would want to use luck 3, which I have on my pickaxe, so that's good. How long does this take? Oh, there we go. Okay. Now, here we go. Okay, it gave me the ore block. I'm just stupid. Okay, well, I guess let's keep linking these together. I'm probably just going to spend the entire night linking all of this together. Oh, wait, you can do more than one at a time. Oh, my God, you can do more than one at a time. I don't think it takes longer. Oh my God, it's beautiful. Oh my God, you can run it through an ore processor. Yep, this is going straight into my 3x. I feel like this is a bad idea, but we're gonna do it anyway. Hasn't slowed me down yet, so here we go. Oh my God, here we go. Well, if y'all get blinded, it's not my fault. Okay, so it looks like there's a limit. They might have to be under it. Okay, I think they do have to be under it. Oh, look at all this beautiful star metal. Oh wait, I realized that we haven't checked for constellations tonight, so let's go ahead and do that really quick. It looks like there are no new ones tonight. That's fine. Okay, let's go ahead and run this through a ore processor here. I've currently got things set up to boron and gold. Yeah, we're almost done. We've almost made it through all of the ores that we had over here, like the backlogs. So I guess we can just kind of, yeah, we'll just swap like that, and then we can put the boron back. Okay, now I'm pretty sure that the stardust is actually what we want. We don't want the star metal ingots, because if we look down here, stardust is, I think, the thing that we actually need. So it'd probably be a better idea to just take them out of here before they get smelted. But I mean, we're already smelting it, so whatever. I suppose that's just fine. So we can go ahead and claim our star metal. Let's grab a piece of stardust out of here to get that one checked off, and eventually we're going to probably turn all of this back into stardust, but that's fine. Go ahead and claim that. So now the next thing we need to do is make a Phosic Resonator and Celestial Crystals. Celestial Crystals are basically upgraded rock crystals. They're made by throwing 1 stardust and 1 rock crystal into a bucket of starlight. Let the crystal that appears grow before you destroy it with a pickaxe. Okay, so we have to grow some crystals. Lucky for me, I've been kind of making a little bit of liquid starlight in the background. We have a single bucket. I was gonna make more, but then realized that I had other things to do, so I went to do the other things. So what did we need to throw in there? We needed a rock crystal and then a piece of stardust. I have no idea if purity is going to matter for this. I would assume so, but then again, what do I know? So we chuck that in, we chuck that in. Is that how that works? Nope, that's not how that works. Oh, okay, yep, it's literally working. I can see the glowies. I just picked it up too early. Yeah, that would explain that. Oh, okay. I don't know what we do with these. They kind of look like turtle eggs. So we're just going to leave it there. Okay, so that's growing. We're going to assume that this is done. And now let's go make the Phosic Resonator. Phosic Resonator will highlight areas that receive a larger than normal amount of starlight, but only at night. That's probably important. Oh, dear God. Oh, I see. There's different tiers. Oh, okay. Well, luckily for us, this one only says it needs a Phosic Resonator, so that's what we're going to make. Eventually, I bet we'll need the other ones, but let's just make the cheap one. So we need a liquid starlight bucket, so we probably need to go grab some more liquid starlight. So let me just chuck an aquamarine in here to get that started. We're going to need 2 pieces of marble gold and another aquamarine. Okay, I will do that, and then we will make that when we have enough starlight and liquid starlight. Alrighty, so it is now the next night. I went ahead and crafted the Phosic Resonator, as in I forgot to hit record when I was crafting that. I also forgot to hit record when I was crafting the Celestial Crystal, so instead I built another one to explain how this works. So basically you place it down and then it grows, right? But Potato Master said that it took him an hour of waiting, so I decided that it was not worth an hour of time, so I used about 3 hours, for each of them by the way, in a time in a bottle. So I'm now down to 263 hours, which is still quite a bit of time, but this is done now, so we should be able to mine this. Oh! Well, thank God I have this other one. Okay, well that was a complete waste of resources, but that's fine. Anyways, this one's at 54%. Also, in between clips, I went ahead and mined some more rock crystals, because we kind of need them. I've picked out the ones that are garbage, like less than 25%, and we also got an 80% one. So that one's pretty good. So anyways, let's go ahead and actually make this attunement altar now. So we also need to make a spectral relay, which is a glass lens, gold nuggets, marble pillar, and some wood. Also, already made that in between clips. Forgot to hit record again. Nice one, me. Rock crystal over there. We put ruined marble in there. We put the marble up there. That's not marble. Those are aquamarine. And then we put our star metal like this and our relay right there. Perfect. Let's go ahead and craft this. Oh, right. Yes, we are currently making a new table. And as you can see, kind of hazy right now because it's raining. So there will be no stargazing today. Fantastic. Why is it always raining at night? Can we not rain in the day? Good grief. Alright, well anyways, we now have this attunement altar. Quest complete, but we need to kind of figure out how to build this, because this is what just happened to my book. Well, I was going to say we need to research this, because this is a multi-block that we need to set up really quick, so let me try to find it. Here we go. Okay, how do you build? Oh my god, it's this huge thing that Potato Master has. Oh my god, this is actually massive. Where are we gonna build this though? Because it kind of needs to be high up. I mean, eventually this is all gonna get moved. So for now, we can just put it over here, I guess. But geez, that is expensive. Is there not a material list? So this is, let's just assume this is 19 because it literally tells us it is. So 18, 17, 16, 15. So we need, okay, you know, I'm just stupid. All right, let's do this. This is gonna be weird. Ah, would you look at that? And now we have to find the center, so I'm just going to eyeball it and then place this down. That looks to be right. I might have actually got that now. Did I? No way I got that on center, right? I actually got it on center. Wow. Alright, well I don't actually know how to activate this now. I don't know if this is active. Alright, well anyways, that is done, and it's currently day and it's currently rainy. So hopefully by night it is done raining, and then we can actually figure out how this works. Alright, the rain has stopped and it's currently almost not night anymore, so I think the first thing we want to do is look for another constellation. Are there any more? That looks to be fading away. I can see one right here. Okay, the one we don't have, if we look in constellations, Avatos, so we need to go in a straight line with 5 and then we do some branches. Okay, and we go like this and this? Oh my god, dude, I barely remembered that. Let's go. What does this one do? Being exposed to the focus light of this constellation with flowers and plants nearby to flourish. Oh, so it makes things grow faster. All nearby living entities experience regeneration, while nearby crops grow faster. Oh, this is the regen one. Okay, maybe we should actually do that. I think we should go ahead and go for the next thing, which is the ritual pedestal, which is 2 pieces of gold, rock crystal, some marble, and a liquid starlight bucket, which we should be able to make. By the way, I had put this aquamarine in like 3 days ago. It has made like 10,000 millibuckets of liquid starlight. This thing's cooking, and I don't know where it's getting all of its energy from, but it's going, so we're just going to let it go. Yep, I don't think we're going to have enough to make this. We can try, though. Oh, wait, we do. Go. Yes, let's go. We barely got it off. I also don't know how to make this. I think we have to do another building, so I guess that's what I'm going to do in this daytime. Oh, no way, we just ran out. Oh, come on, dude. You know, I'm beginning to hate seeing the sunrise. Alrighty, here we are, 10 minutes later, yet again. Can we make this? Yes, we can. Please don't shut off randomly in the middle of this. Yay! Alright, what is this? A ritual pedestal complete. And I did go ahead and build a little platform over here, so we should be able to place that down, and that should work just fine. I don't actually know how that works, and what is a good recipe to use in the ritual pedestal. And that is everything on the tier 2, so next up we need to go for the celestial altar. Now, I'm fairly certain That's going to be a little bit difficult. Go ahead and take a look at the Celestial Altar. We need Stardust. That can be done. 4 Aquamarine Crystals, which can be done. A Thaumium block. All good there. I've got, I think, 23,000 Thaumium Essence, so no problems there. An Arcane Pedestal from Thaumcraft. We can definitely make those. We've made them before. No problems there. A Rock Crystal, got plenty of those. And then a Reinforced Stone from Blood Magic. This is where things are going to get a bit interesting because we need to make a Blood Altar and a Living Rock from Botania. We've made Living Rock before, so that's not a problem. But we do need to make a Blood Altar and then get into some Blood Magic. I don't even know if Blood Magic is even on here. Oh, it is. Okay, we don't even have the gate unlocked for Blood Magic. Where is it? Oh, it's literally right there. We need a Rudimentary Snare. I suppose we should probably just make this. And we have 8 rudimentary snares. Okay, let's see. How do you actually use these? Throw them at a monster, then kill them to obtain their demonic will. Oh, God. Is this another thing that's going to make me go insane? Probably. Ooh! We get 2 blank slate and 32 living rock. That is a huge reward. Oh, let's go, dude. So that is the Blood Magic Gate. Let's go over to the actual thing here. Welcome to Blood Magic. Blood Magic is a magic mod centered around gaining power from sacrifice. Oh, great. Check this off. Grab 10 XP levels and Potion of Regen, I guess. Let's see. We need our snare. First thing you need to do is craft up some snares. Throw the snare at a hostile mob until white particles appear, and then kill them. If you're lucky, you'll get some will. Hello, Mr. Creeper on my pavement. Particles. Oh, that's the white particles. Oh, and there it is. Alright, we need to make a Blood Altar Tier 1. Let me check. What did we need here? Yeah, we needed the Reinforced Stone, so we need a Tier 2 and LP2000. I don't know what that means, but we're going to find out. Blood Altar Tier 1. So we need some Living Rock. We need a Glass Lens, which we can get. We have our Demonic Will. We need a Furnace, 2 Alchemical Brass Ingots, and another Glass Lens. And there we have it. Blood Altar. Now we need to figure out how to upgrade this to Tier 2 and actually how to use this. I actually do know how to use this. I need to make a Sacrificial Dagger. Sacrificial Dagger. What? I have none of that. We need Mana Glass, a Soul Scribe. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Alright, Sacrificial Dagger. Here we go. So now, theoretically, if I were to just like kind of stab myself with it, I took a heart of damage, and there's life essence in there, slowly decaying over time, because this is only the Tier 1 altar anyway. We need this to be the Tier 2. To upgrade it, you need 8 runes around the altar on 1 level lower. Okay, this is what we need. Oh my god. How do you make these? You just drop a Living Rock in there, so I feel like we're going to be needing quite a bit of this. But how do you get these orbs? Weak Blood Orb. A Mana Diamond? Okay, now I know for sure that I don't have enough mana for this, because I think Mana Diamonds are quite expensive on the mana front. I don't even have enough for 1. I guess we're going to get a stab myself to death montage. This is going to be very exciting. Okay, that was a process. Unfortunately, that golden apple did not help as much as I thought it would because it did not take the absorption hearts, which is a little bit inconvenient, but that's okay. Okay, now we should have enough for that. I doubt we have all the mana we need. We have enough for exactly 1. Well, I guess we'll be waiting around. Hey, look, I just magically found a full mana pool and definitely not a Potato Master's base. Dang, that's crazy. Look at that. We got all the mana diamonds that we need. That's crazy. I wonder how that happened. Oh, and apparently we got a quest for the Weak Blood Orb, but that's great. Oh, the Blood Orbs are not consumed in the crafting process. Well, we just kind of have 4 Weak Blood Orbs now. We have completed the quest for Tier 2, but we actually need to build the thing. Okay, so I think this should work. We got the runes around it. You know what, we're going to just assume that it works, and then we're going to try this out. So what did we actually make that for? We needed to make Reinforced Slate. We needed a Tier 2, and we need 2,000. Okay, so let's just go ahead and put this on here, and then stab myself 10 times. Okay. Alright, we have those 2 things thanks to Potato Master's assistance yet again. You know, we kind of have like a trade deal going on. He helps me with magic, I help him with tech. I think we should have enough things to actually go and make our, whatever this altar is now. I completely forgot the name because we got sidetracked so far into blood magic that I don't even know what we're doing anymore. We're making the Celestial Altar. There we go. So we need a Garbage Rock Crystal, 26%. Sure beans. We need our 2 runes right there. We need our Arcane Pedestal, Thaumium Block, 4 Aquamarine, and 4 Stardust. Aquamarines go in place. Stardust goes in place. And we can actually make this right now in the middle of the day. Sure. You know, Astral Sorcery really has a really cool aesthetic, you know. Very excited to build with marble. It's going to be great. Oh! Your vision expands. You've learned more about Constellation. Oh, wait, did I unlock like a new tab in my book? Oh my god, look at all this stuff. We can make a starlight infuser, we can make a crystal prism, we can make a tree beacon, celestial crystals, which we already have. Oh, speaking of which, I grew another one because the last one I broke, obviously. So, here we go. This one is 89%. Jesus Christ. Holy dude. Okay, you know what? I read somewhere while I was just doing nothing that you can throw them in liquid starlight and they'll grow. So I'm going to leave that one in there for a little bit. So if we can grow that thing to max, and maybe we can even get the purity up, because I think if you put them in there while they're already max, they split into two, one with the same and one with a little bit higher purity. If we can get this thing up to maximum, there will be mobs spawning literally anywhere in this entire world. I'm going to work on that crystal in the background while we're working on other things. I'm pretty sure this needs a new platform to be put on. So let's go ahead and read the Astral Tome here. Celestial Altar. Yep, this is it. And this is the platform we need to put it on. Okay, I will gather things up and let's go ahead and get that built. Alrighty, here we are. It is about to be nighttime, and as you can see, we have went ahead and built the Celestial Altar's big multi-block structure. Now, it looks like we probably are not going to have enough starlight to run this thing at full power, but that's to be expected. We're probably going to have to do some, like, refraction or something. But in the meantime, I have been dumping some more starlight onto this celestial crystal. It did actually go ahead and split into two. As you can see, we've got our 89% right here, and then we also got this 93% that I've been growing. It was at 36 size, and we've got it all the way up to 714, and it's been taking a while, so I've added a couple of light wells here, and we've been farming up some liquid starlight, and I've just been kind of dumping this in every now and again, waiting for it to grow. So next up, we need to make a starlight infuser. Infuses various materials and tools with starlight. You will need to build a multi-block around it, and you can find it in the Astral Tome. Well, I guess let's take a look at our Astral Tome, and let's make this thing. Starlight Infuser! Oh boy, that's actually not horrible. Already, we should have everything that we need. We don't. We need one piece of ruined marble. I hate the marble crafting recipes because everything seems to use chiseled marble. Whatever, we have enough of what we need. Let's make this thing. Oh, the animation on this one is quite cool. It's like drawing in from the sides there. I'm a big fan of this. There we go. Oh my god, look at that. Starlight Infuser. Okay. Now, what's the multi-block for this? Because I think... Oh, thanks. Oh, that looks like a lapis block, and it looks like we need some liquid starlight. Oh, exciting. That doesn't look to be too difficult. We'll probably go ahead and put that over there. Resonating gem. Apparently, we have a resonating gem. I don't believe you. Oh, it's literally you just starlight infuse an aquamarine, and then you get a resonating gem. Okay, well, that's not too bad. So I'm going to go ahead and get this starlight crafting thing set up. Alrighty, here we are, almost about to be nighttime, and we have went ahead and built our starlight infuser platform. Now, the easiest way to test this, I think, is just going to be chuck a glass pane in here, because this will make like these glass lenses. So I think we just right click. Oh yes, just like that. Look at this animation. This is really cool. So hopefully this will get turned into this glass lens right here, and then we don't have to craft it with the Quicksilver recipe. Oh, it's beautiful. Yep, let's just do that a whole bunch. I'm just going to make 4 of these because I feel like we're going to need them. This does not work. Oh, it took a piece. Oh, so we're going to have to farm liquid starlight. Well, good thing I've been doing that anyways, because I've been trying to get this stupid crystal to split. I've got it up to 900 size, and it's at 93% purity, and it still has not split in half, and I've put it in like 6 times. Oh, and that one didn't look like it took one. Okay, so maybe it's just a chance to do it. Next thing that we need to do is we need to figure out why the Constellation papers weren't working. I figured it out, by the way. The reason that these aren't working is because I need to attune myself. So we need to figure out how to do that. Luckily, we have built the attunement altar. We just have to figure out how it works. So I think this is how you unlock the skill tree. So we need to actually figure out how to make this. And I did ask Potato Master for the best one because he's already done this. And he said Visio is the way to go. So we need to figure out how to put Visio on this attunement altar here. Okay, we have figured it out. That was not too bad. So let's go ahead and grab our Visio Constellation paper. And it should just be able to highlight over this. Yep, this is Visio, all right. Now, why isn't it like doing its fancy little highlight thing? Because that's what I saw. Okay, turns out I'm just an idiot. I was missing a block. And as you can see, there we go. We need to grab some relays because that is actually what you place there. So let's look up relay from Astral. It's these things. So we need to... Oh, good thing I made those lenses. Holy. So how many of these do we need? I think we need 7. I've made 4. So I need 3 more glass panes. Bam. And craft. Okay, good thing that really, really fast. So we can slap this in our offhand so we can see. So it needs to go here, 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 right next to the thing, there, and there, looks like. Okay, oh my god, it's doing a thing. What happens if I stand on it? Is that what I'm supposed to do? I have no idea what I'm supposed to do now. What happens if I just... Oh my god. I am dying! Is it supposed to do that? I'm sure it's fine. Oh, why is Potato Master here? I don't know. Oh, okay, we're doing another rotation. Oh, guess who's back? I am attuned. I think we're attuned. I think we're good. Maybe I got booted off because it was day. Oh, no. Okay, well, I'm going to try to figure out what to do now. Hopefully I did it right. And in the meantime, while we're waiting for it to be night again, I'm going to keep trying to split this stupid crystal. The amount of sunsets that I've watched up in this sky platform is one too many. We have acquired everything that we need. I also went ahead and gathered up some aquamarine shale so we can make aquamarine seeds. Because we're running out of aquamarine and I don't want to go mine it. So we're just going to make some seeds, chuck it in our system down there, and then we're going to generate some in the background. Because we do actually need these for some other things. I'll go get that set up later. Let's try to get this to work again. Oh, did the crystal split? Oh my god, it finally split, dude. This is like the 10th bucket of liquid starlight. Okay, here we go. 93% and 94. You've got to be kidding me, dude. So what I'm thinking happened is that this didn't actually work. I think we ran out of nighttime and it just started raining again. You have got... Anyways, I think if we just stand in this again, yeah. I don't think it worked. So we're gonna run it back on this one. Yep. Okay, it definitely didn't work. We definitely time failed right at the end. That is the most annoying thing that has ever happened. Wow. Okay, well, anyways, we should have access to a whole bunch of new stuff. Yes, here is the perk tree. Since we started at Vicio, this is where we're at. Now, I'm pretty sure the reason Potato Master told me to do Vicio is because gaining experience, you just get it by traveling the world, which means walking. As you can see, I walked a little bit, and we're already almost level 2. So we just keep running a little bit here. You can see that we've leveled up. Isn't that great? And since we are running so fast, this experience bar is going to go up very quickly. I'm pretty sure there is a way to speed this up because I think Potato Master, he put like mechanisms like movement blocks down and that makes you like permanently move. But I mean, we're already level 11. Not sure what you're supposed to go to, but geez, that guy's wearing my armor. What are you doing here? I think we get to like 15 or so and then we figure out what this actually does. There we go, 15. Okay, now let's head back here and figure out what that actually did for me. This, I believe, is the perk tree. Oh, my god. Okay, and it looks like the starts are... Yeah, these are the starts, and we started in the center here. So it looks like we can go down to these things. We are trying... I think what we're going to try to do is we're going to try to spec into maybe like health or something. Yeah, that might be good. Effectiveness of perks, movement speed, or effectiveness. Reach is nice. Life recovery is probably good. Oh, that's auto step. Effectiveness, movement speed, increases and decreases to move speed also apply to swimming at 50%. That's probably what we should go for. Attack speed, dodge chance. I don't know how many points you can get though, so maybe that's something we can look into. But for now, why don't we also just go ahead and drop all these on the floor? I don't know how many we're gonna get. Okay, how many did we just get? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And there's Lucerna. That is what we need to make the ritual. And unfortunately, as I've said, it's raining. Can't really tell because the sky is dark. Well, you can tell because the sky is dark, but it's raining. Well, that's fine. You know what else I guess we can do? We can make some resonating gems. Now, I'm pretty sure this is easy. All we have to do is grab an aquamarine, and we put it over here. Alrighty, resonating gem. These are used in a bunch of things. Also using machine blueprints for the modular machinery. Oh, this is probably used for making Starlight crafting engine. Yeah, you know, that would make sense, wouldn't it? At least we've got that. Okay, next up, we can either do the iridescent altar or the collector crystals. This is probably what we're going to do next because pretty sure that's useful. Collector crystals are like the crystals found below some astral sorcery structures, but they can be placed as you wish. They can empower a variety of things and blocks. Both variations will complete this quest. Oh, okay, so we can use a normal one or we can use a celestial one. I say we just use this 54% celestial one after we soup it up a little bit. Okay, that actually doesn't look too bad. So it's 4 resonating gems for this illumination powder, which we have just made. We have this, we have that. That shouldn't be too bad. How much starlight does that take, though? Tragically enlightened.
I absolve you of your sins.
All right, 2 batches, and this thing's at 400. I think that's probably good enough. I think it keeps the stats, and I think we put these in the wrong place. Yes, we did. Oh, no, we did not. What? Oh, interesting. So it looks like these actually need to be attuned. So let me go read the book on that. Rock crystals can also be attuned and will react more strongly to that constellation and channel its effects. Okay, so which one do we want? I guess we can just go ahead and attune this to Vicio when it comes back around. So I think I can just like, maybe I can place the crystal down. I have no idea. I'll probably have to look into this a little more, but I'm fairly certain I just have to place that crystal onto the thing. I guess we will do that once it turns night, and as you can see, it's currently raining again. I swear to God, it is the rainiest server known to man, and I don't know why. Anyways, let's take a look what we need for the iridescent altar. Oh dear God, this is going to be a bit weird. Okay, yeah, let's bucket of starlight we got, resonating gems we got, marble we got. We need some colored lenses, so the purple one, that's going to be simple. The pink one, same thing. Elemental affinity reagent. We need to make a hellfire forge. Put a bunch of sigils together with an obsidian and a gem of certain will, and then we make that. Oh, that's going to be fun to figure out how to do. We also need to get a draft of Angelus, so we need to put an alchemy table together, and we need a magical blood orb, which is the tier 3 blood altar. Great. We're going to have to do a bunch more blood magic. That's to be expected. And then we have Rune of Capacity, which looks like we can just craft those. We just need a blank rune, some stone burnt, 3 buckets, and an imbued stone. So we need a tier 3 with more life power. So it looks like we are going back into blood magic. Real quick, before we get into blood magic, Visio is still out, and I do need to make an attuned crystal. I also decided we're just going to go for a 62% normal rock crystal, because I don't know what I'm going to need for these. So I'm just going to kind of chuck this in there. Oh, yep. And then it should get attuned properly, and then we can check that quest off. Oh my God. That is really cool. I gotta say, Astral's probably the most aesthetically pleasing mod I've played on this server. Alright, well there we go. Attuned to rock crystal. Collector crystal. Now, I don't think we have the right type, but it doesn't matter. We have enough starlight. Bing, bong, boom. You know, the more starlight intensive these things are, the longer they take to craft. But bam, there we go. We have a collector crystal with the stats that it had, and it's attuned to Visio. Perfect. Okay, let's go ahead and claim that. And there we go. Why moon purple? Oh, why is the moon purple?
That's a good question.
What?
It's not supposed to be.
Firefly, what have you done?
I'm sure it's fine. Anyways, I guess we're gonna go get into blood magic just a bit more so we can make the iridescent altar. I'm hoping we're not gonna have to go too deep because I would like to make a blood magic episode. Hi again, it's me. Still not doing blood magic. Reason we're not doing blood magic right now is because, you know, I realize that I've unlocked 7 new constellations that we could be looking for. So let's go ahead and take a look for some of them. There's already one of them right here. Oh, it might be Fornax. Yep, there we go. Found you, Fornax. Another one right here I can already see. Yep, there we go. Okay, well, good thing we found booties. Oh, there was one more and it's right over here. All right, you know what? We're just going to take a wild guess and just say that this is Lucerna. Oh my God, it actually was, dude. Let's go. Oh my God, no, don't lighten up on me now. It's literally right here. Yes! Okay, you know what? Good haul, good haul. Avitas is out, though, and this one, if you attune a crystal to it and put it in the ritual pedestal, gives you regen 2, which then we can use to make our blood magic. So it looks like I will be getting into blood magic. I was trying to avoid it, if you couldn't tell, but it looks like we're going straight into it. And it looks like the one in the center is just that, so we only needed 8, so that's not so bad. So I'm going to go ahead and use this. Well, maybe we should use like a decently high quality one. I've got 80, 81, and 85. We can go ahead and use this 81, because this is also a pretty big size. I summon thee, Avitas, to bless this crystal, to give me regeneration so I could stab myself to death in my base for the next 20 minutes. Jump in the portal! Oh, I just picked it up. That was stupid. Now, theoretically, I should just be able to put it in here. Oh, yep, just like that. We have regen 2, right? Oh, yeah. And by the way, the next tier of this we need tier 3. We need to grab 20 more of these blank runes, so that involves a bunch of stabbing myself and a bunch of living rock. So let's go ahead and get this moved. Alrighty, so that should be the actual thing we need. We just need to fill this in with these blank runes. I guess now it's time for me to stab myself to death a whole bunch of times and then craft everything we need. Oh boy. Oh, it's nighttime. I should probably, you know, look for constellations. And it looks like off the rip we already have one. I just have to figure out which one this is. Yep, it's Octans. No other way. No other way. Boom. Oh, and we're up to 900 size on this crystal, so now we just have to wait for it to split again. We finally got all the blank runes that we need. There we go. That should be a tier 3, I think. Assuming I've made this right, assuming these can be any blocks. I hope they can. If they can't, then I guess that's fine. By the way, this regen crystal's insane. Like, I'm not even losing any of my yellow hearts. And there it is. Imbued stone. All right. Oh, and it looks like our crystal split. Please let this be 100%. Please. 94, and we got it. It's only size 30, but that's okay. We can grow it. All right. guess we'll be growing this for a while now. Alrighty, so I went ahead and I made all 4 Rune of Capacity, our alchemy table, and our Hellfire Forge. Okay, those look actually pretty sick. I like these textures. They're quite cool. We're going to have to make this so we can put our orb in here. Oh, and we put our components in here. You know what? I don't want to deal with that right now. Let's just make this. Oh my god, look how close we are. Okay, I have this collector crystal, right? Can I just like link this? Like that? Oh my god, that's actually beautiful. How much starlight is that actually going to add? Barely anything because our collector crystal sucks, but it's enough to make the lenses. And there is our pink lens, and now we need to grab our purple one. And there's our purple one. We're making good progress just by running around. Alrighty, so here we are the next day, and as you can see, it is currently an eclipse, and it is just about... I missed it at full eclipse because I looked up and it was dark. I was like, wait, it should be daytime. What's going on here? And then, boom, eclipse. We have gathered up everything that we need to make the, iridescent altar. And I've just been in the background duplicating my crystals. As you can see, we are up to 6 100% purity, and the 7th is trying to get split into the 8th right now. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take 4 of them, we're going to grow them up to 100, and then we're going to put 4 in a secure location, just in case we need to get more 100% pure crystals. Once that crystal's done, we should be able to do our Lucerna ritual, so then mobs will never spawn anymore, which is exactly what we want to happen. Since it was just an eclipse, there is going to be a constellation out this night, and we won't be able to get that for another, 36 days. So we have to get this one today. If it rains, I'm going to throw my computer out the window. There's something right here I can see. You know what, let's just do this and see what happens. Is this it? I don't really know. That should be it, but I think we're missing one. Oh, I see. It's in a cross. There is only 4. Weird, okay. So it goes like this. Come on, Blitz, really? There we go. Let's go, we actually got it. Of course, I'm completely blind because things keep spawning up here, and it's super annoying. Of course, the one time a blitz spawns in, I'm getting the Constellation. But hey, there we go. We got the one that only comes from eclipses. There, I'll be back. And alrighty, here we are, maybe about an hour or 2 after I got the Hologolorolium Constellation. Still growing crystals right now. We are on the verge of getting some very perfect ones, and as a matter of fact, we've got 2 perfect crystals right down here. I'd say that's pretty good on the crystal farming. That one's just going to grow up either this rotation or next rotation, so I think we're pretty much good to go. So, as you can see in here, we have gotten all of the materials. The Angelus and Elemental Affinity Reagent were crafted. I just went ahead and crafted them off camera because I felt like it, just to make sure that I was doing everything right. Now what we got to do is slap a bucket of starlight in right there and wait until we have that much starlight in the crafting table. Hopefully with this collector crystal pointed at it, we should have enough. Oh, right, yeah, this cobblestone thing that you've probably seen here. This is a player accelerator. Yeah, if I were to stand in there, that's what would happen to me. Help. The reason I have that is because it has gotten me up to level 26, because that technically counts as you moving in the world. So as long as I AFK'd in there for like maybe 20 minutes and I got up to level 26, so that's pretty good. So I'll probably just AFK in there over time, and then eventually we can respec our skill tree. I don't think I'll get to that in this episode. Now that we have all the starlight necessary for this thing, let's make our iridescent altar. Holy dude, look at that. Zombie, don't ruin it. Thank you. Let's go, dude. Iridescent altar. Now, I've learned more about radiance. Ah, yes. Radiance. This is the final tree. Oh, yes. That's the faint constellations, right? You can enhance crystals by adding an extra enhancement or an extra attunement to them. Unfortunately, we're going to have to make an observatory to do that. How bad is it to make? Oh, boy. That looks interesting. That's going to be a bit weird, but I'm sure we can figure that out. So let's go back to Constellation really quick and go look at the multi-block structure for the iridescent altar. That doesn't look too bad, so let me just go ahead and make that. Alrighty, welcome back. It is nighttime again. Very nice. And as you can see, we got the multi-block, and this little guy just appeared. It's also not real because I can fly through it. So I guess you're just going to chill there. But anyways, would you look at that? Our little collector crystal is struggling to keep up, and we do need to attune this to certain constellations in order to craft things. Like if we go take a look at recipe for, say, tier 6 Inferium seeds as an example, it looks like Avitas. So we need a crystal attuned to Avitas in order to actually make that. And would you look at that? Our platform is currently attuned to Avitas, and I'm fairly certain Avitas is out today. Where are you? There you are, right up there. Okay, there are 3 attunement crystals I need to make. specifically to run this. I looked through all the recipes, and there only seems to be 3. This one, I don't remember what this one's called. Armara, Avitas, and Lucerna. Lucerna, the only reason we need that is to make the observatory to get the smaller constellations. I would just like to go ahead and get all of those if possible today. If not, though, I'll just look for them later. But we know we need one attuned for that and that, so let's go ahead and do that. Plus, we are probably going to want to get some kind of crystal for a starlight gathering, because this is not enough. So I'm thinking we're going to go ahead and make an enhanced collector crystal. Yeah, enhanced collector crystal. And this has a nice little multi-block here. So this is what we're going to do. That should make Armara, ta-da, and then this is already attuned to Avitas. This one will be attuned to Armara. So now, why don't we go ahead and make this sucker into a collector crystal? So we just need 4 gems, 4 dust, 4 stardust, and then the crystal. Oh, right, yeah, we actually do need to attune this. Does it matter which one we attune it to? I actually have no idea. Let me ask Potato Master, and since it's already morning, I bet we're going to run out of starlight anyway, which is fine, because we do need to wait for Lucerna to show up anyway, so hopefully Lucerna will be here tomorrow. Here we are 2 lights later. It is now a full moon, and as you can see, Lucerna is out. So let's go attune this sucker to Lucerna. And there we go. Lucerna has been acquired. And let's go ahead and drop that. And another thing that I did for this one is I went ahead and grew it up to 900 because I was waiting for 2 days for Lucerna to show up. So hopefully this collector crystal will collect a lot of starlight. And there we go, Lucerna attunement. And we can go ahead and shift click collector crystal. I would assume, I wonder if I can just do this. I can. And it looks like we can go ahead and make this. Boom. And there we go. Okay, now collector crystals, I'm fairly certain if there's more than one in the general area, they will just like not do well. Now, why don't we go ahead and make what we need to get the ritual pedestal for this. And boom. That should be completed, and as you can see, it's glowing yellow, so it is definitely cooking. Okay, so now we need to grab our linking tool here. And now I don't know if we link it to that or that, but I guess we're about to find out. And it looks like I did magically build that on center, so that's good. Link starts there and goes there. Oh yeah, we are full on starlight. Okay. Now another thing that we need to do is we need to check the telescope here, because I'm fairly certain the last constellation is probably only out on full moons. Yep, it's literally right here. So there we go. Polotrio. So now we're only missing the faint constellations. If you get one of the faint, or like, I guess it's dim, like the really, really not visible ones. If you use that on an attuned crystal, it can add extra qualities. Adding Gelu, I think it's called Gelu. Let's just drop the rest of these. Yeah, it's Gelu. If we can find Gelu, then we can make it have even more range. You know what? Might as well do that, right? It is nighttime again, but it's raining. But that doesn't matter because our collector crystal is fueling this thing all the way to the top. We are currently looking to make the observatory. As you can see, I've got a pattern for a orange lens in there because we need that for one of the components to make this. And we can go ahead and press the plus button there. Are we missing something? Ah, yes, we are. The Lucerna crystal. Now, I think it goes here. Ah, it does. Perfect. Let's begin. Ooh, it's got the little pattern on the ground too. That's actually really cool. I like that. Oh, it's even lighting up. Hey, and there is our telescope. I have no idea. This is an observatory. Holy dude. Oh my god, it's bright. Don't look in there. Alright, here we are back at nighttime. Let's go into our observatory and take a look what we can find. Oh, this is cool. As you can see, got the constellations up here. Oh, and there's a new one. Run it like that. Boom! We have found Ulteria. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm just going to check back in every night, see if there's constellations, and in the meantime, I'm probably going to go terraform the river out to there, and then if I have time, terraform the rest of this kind of area here. Probably not going to be time-lapsing this because you've already seen me do that river, you've already seen me do terraforming, blah, blah, blah. Little bit boring, and it takes up time. So I think we're just going to go ahead and get this done. And then hopefully we can find all of our constellations. And then the last thing we need to do is build a park. Yes. One night later. Shall we check for constellations? Oh, yeah, this one right here. I was literally hovering right over it. Wow. Okay. Any more? I would assume that that's it. That is our... Okay, bro. We got Alcara. Welcome back to night. I think we skipped one night because there was nothing. But this night looks like there's something right here. And I don't know which one this is. Wait, this might be Gelu. Hold on. Now I just need to figure out how to draw it. That's definitely not it. Yeah, no. It's like this? No? Oh, maybe it's because I'm just stupid and I'm drawing it wrong. Oh my... Dude, I'm gonna Golly. Okay, we have got it. All right, so now all we need to do is we need to grab our perfect crystal, attune it to Lucerna, which the thing is already lined up on, and then secondarily attune it to this one. Well, look who decided to show up finally. Now we're going to grab our 900 size, 100% purity, 100% cutting crystal, and we are going to attune this to Lucerna. And there we have a Lucerna crystal. I'm getting really tired of these mobs. So why don't we just go and actually set up the ritual? There we go. That's how it's supposed to be. And then we can go ahead and place our ritual pedestal right here. And then place our crystal down. And there we go. Oh my god. It is so peaceful around here. Alright, now I am curious. Since this is a perfect celestial crystal, how big is this? Wow. Wow. Okay, so it reaches all the way over there. It reaches to here. Because mobs are spawning over there. Oh my god, this is super far. You can kind of see the exact border if we're just flying around here. Because like you can just watch the mobs spawn in on the top right of the map. You can see the exact border. Okay, well, you know what? I'm very happy with that. We are never going to have to worry about mobs in the city literally ever again. So that's great. Alrighty, here we are finally. Jelu is out. Alright, please do what I want you to do. There's Jelu and attune it secondarily. Oh, yep, looks like that's working. Okay, cool. Boom. And that tuned to Lucerna and trait of Jelu. Alrighty, let's go slap this thing into the ritual pedestal. I also went ahead and did a little bit of road work over here just to test things out. I think I actually built this wrong because it's supposed to be lined up on this side. Yeah, no, I definitely did that wrong. Oh, I'll figure it out later, but okay, do you mind? So let's go ahead and plonk this sucker in there. That should turn back on, and we should have an even further range. So let me go despawn all the mobs real quick by just warping up into the sky. Let's go check where the mobs start spawning, because I kind of remember an area where they started this way. So if it's further out, that's good. Okay, they're starting to spawn over here. No way! It's this far! I'm trying to measure this with my hand, right? I can barely even fit that on my screen. From here to here is the same distance from the pedestal to Potato Master's ritual. I think I've covered spawn. I think spawn is spawn-proof now. I literally turned peaceful mode on for half the server. That is ridiculous. Alrighty, well, extremely powerful Lucerna crystals aside, I think the last thing we need to do this episode is build a little park for our ritual here, because that was what we were going to do. Unfortunately, as you can probably see from up here, this is a 1-block center, and this little cube area for the park is 16 by 16, which means it's a 2-block center. So no matter where I put this, it's not going to be centralized, which kind of sucks. So I think I'm just going to go put it in one of the corners maybe, and then grow some trees around it, make it look kind of nice. So why don't we just go ahead and can look at this, and then do this. And there we have it. That is a park. Now, unfortunately, I built a tree right where the snap transition would go, so I probably got it a little off-center. But that's fine. I decided to add some silverwood trees. They kind of match the astral theme, so that's kind of what I went with. We got some little hedges over here, and then I added a couple of runed marble with blue nitor on it, just to add a little bit of light and a little bit of texture to the actual ritual platform. I would say that is a nice park, and there are no mobs in about 1,000 blocks of range. And I think with that being said, that is going to be it for this episode. We got through the entire astral tree and basically learned everything there is to know about astral sorcery. I am going to say I like astral sorcery a little bit better than Thaumcraft just because it's easier to pick up. Thaumcraft kind of has a steep learning curve to it, but once you get into it, it's better, but like astral sorcery is just a lot easier to get into, and I think I like the aesthetic more. That's going to be it for this episode. Next episode, we are going to jump straight into Botania and probably get that whole tree done as well. Goodbye.